So my name is Joseph Batista of Escabo Daan Filipino Martial Arts. We are located in San Francisco Bay Area.
Okay, so talk to me about your teacher. Okay, what's his name?
Grandmaster Robert Castro.
Okay, tell me what was it like when you're first training with him? Was he your first official FMA teacher?
Yes.
Okay, so new kid learning martial arts, you're automatically training with somebody at his level, Grandmaster level, right? And I've seen, and I've never met him, and I hope to one day soon, but I've seen him, and he's legitimately a Grandmaster.
Yes.
Okay, so what does it feel like to oh my goodness, I'm learning from this guy?
Oh, when I first trained with him, he actually he didn't have the title Grandmaster at the time.
Right.
He was titled Master. And
Right.
I just, for me, titles really don't mean much to me.
Right.
So I just saw someone that had a lot of skill,
Of
was able to
course.
do things, like, I want to learn that.
Right.
I left it at that,
Right.
But he's very fun to learn from because he has a mind like no other instructor I've ever had. Right, him being a musician, him growing up in the hippie era, right, in San Francisco, he thinks differently.
Yeah, you guys have the same hair.
Yeah, oh yeah, okay. And the way he presents things is totally different from most
Right.
people.
Right.
Right. So it was a breath of fresh air.
Right.
Yeah.
How does he teach?
The way he teaches is he'll have something that inspired him for that day, or maybe the day before he was watching something that inspired him. He wants to play with something like that, and then like most people, when they try to follow him, they do something wrong, right? And that inspires him to do something else, right? So sometimes we'll start with one concept and all of a sudden end up with a whole other concept,
Right.
and then tie it back down to the original concept.
Right.
Yeah.
So what would you say, how did he influence your life? Not just in FMA, but your life.
Well, he's the one that gave me my start in Filipino martial arts.
Right.
Right? He's the one that introduced me to all the other grandmasters and masters and all the other styles, which today still resonates with my life.
Right.
Right? He's the one that gave me my start to me teaching.
Right.
Right? So, I guess it only makes sense that without him, I wouldn't be where I am today.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So then, why is it important for you then? Is it important for you to push forward his living legacy?
Yeah. So, I believe that the future of anything in the world, the youth, the kids, right? And I'm not afraid of the kids. I connect well with the kids.
Right.
So I believe that teaching FMA to the kids is what's going to be the lasting effort of FMA.
Right.
Right? Because unfortunately, we all know a lot of grandmasters and masters who don't have anybody underneath them, and their art may just very well vanish and die off. And I believe that the kids, if you teach them well, they will keep the art going.
Right.
That's simple.
So how does so with your new students, with your young students, or any new student, how does that where does Grandmaster Robert fall into that?
Where does he fall into?
Do they how often do they train with him?
How
often do they see him?
So he usually just comes down for the testing.
Okay.
So he watches him test, because grandmaster level, if you think about it, grandmasters, they should be dealing with people that are higher end, and there should be people underneath him that build him up to get ready for him.
Right.
That's my job.
Right. Yeah. To build them up to get ready for that. I completely agree.
My name is Joseph Batista of Escabo Daan Filipino Martial Arts. You can find us at our website of www.escabodaan.org. We also have a YouTube channel, a Twitter channel, Facebook. So just look up Escabo, E-S-K-A, B as in boy, O, D as in dog, A-A-N as in Nancy. You'll find us.